Hey, it's Randy Lee, the host of the Flipping Genius podcast, and I'm coming to you with another quick flip on DAA Radio and the Flipping Genius YouTube channel. Hey, you've probably heard the term less is more, and that's the subject of today's quick flip. One of the things that we do at Flipping Genius is some one-on-one coaching with small business owners, probably like yourself, all across the United States, Canada, and two other countries as well now. Uh, the Zoom channel and all this has really enabled us to help more and more people. And as our audience grows, we have more opportunities to serve you. I always say that the number one goal of the Flipping Genius podcast is to help our listeners make more money. And that hasn't changed. But I find that sometimes less is more. I don't necessarily mean less money, but we've recently had a situation where I had two parties that we were working for, and it wound up that we were able to work them both together to solve their problems. The first gentleman is a young guy, JT, and JT came to us wanting to get deeper into the car business. He was going through some steps to actually become licensed in his state, which is a very restrictive process. And as some of you know, the restrictions are getting tighter and tighter to become a licensed car dealer. And that's probably both good and bad. And he was facing financial situations which are possibly out of his reach. And we made suggestions that we think solve this problem. Because the second party, Paul, was an older, more experienced, I don't want to call him old because he's younger than me, a car dealer, was in the business for over 30 years. He was only in his late 50s. But Paul had other business interests and other things that he wanted to do just personally. And he found that his car business was tying up a lot of his time that he'd kind of like to wean from, but at the same time didn't want to give up everything that he worked for. Well, the exciting thing about the situation is JT and Paul turned out to be less than a half hour from each other. They're over 2,000 miles away from me, but the opportunity to put them together just made a lot of sense. And here's what happened. Once we found some common ground, recognized that these are two guys that could work together, what JT brought to the table was a willingness to learn, to work really hard, to put everything into it, and a desire to grow bigger and bigger. And of course, what Paul brought to the table was an ongoing business with good success, a tremendous bank of contacts and knowledge and facilities and license and insurance and all of the infrastructure that was needed to make the business grow forward. We set up an arrangement between the two of them. Naturally, they were both going to get a little less of each deal. But even after they paid me a couple bucks for what I do, less truly has turned out to be more, because in the first couple months that they've been doing this, they've experienced significant increases in their net earnings on both parties, and I don't think that that's going to change any. It should only increase. And the cool thing, it's not all about the money, because as you know, as I mentioned, Paul was looking for independence and an ability to spend more time on other things that he wanted to do. He's been able to do that, get out and swing the golf club a little bit more, and just enjoy life a little bit more and invest into some other business interests that he's had. JT is making inroads in exactly the direction he'd hoped to get to, except for he's getting there a lot quicker because of this arrangement. Isn't that exciting? I'll tell you, I'm just thrilled to be able to be a part of that. And that's what we're doing now on Flipping Genius. And as a matter of fact, it's kind of cool. In the video here, you can see the front page of our homepage, flippinggenius.com, and you can see that there's links to our program. We've got the champions programs, the partners programs, the team member programs. But I'll tell you what, I don't know where you fit into that until I talk to you. So if you're interested in getting involved with us and having us help you figure out the best approach and to maximize your income or maximize the usage of your time, reach out to me in an email. Just write me at flippingquestions@gmail.com, and we'll set up a free 20-minute consultative meeting where the two of us will sit down and talk face to face, usually via Zoom, and figure out how we can help you. If you want to learn more about Flipping Genius, it's easy to do that. Just go to flippinggenius.com, FLIPPINGENIUS.com, or search Flipping Genius wherever you listen to podcasts, or go to our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, search Flipping Genius. You'll find us there, or just search Flipping Genius on Google or whatever search engine you use, and you'll find us there too. And we've got over 75 episodes of the Flipping Genius podcast for you to watch, over 100 videos for you to watch, and we keep kicking them out all the time, so you can always find us. And we just want to help you make more money. Why not? Hey, thanks for listening. I'll see you next time around. Let's work together. Let's make some money. Let's all become flipping geniuses.